Yo guys, Matthew here. So it was a long time I didn't post a video on YouTube. So yeah, like 4 to 5 months probably. So yeah, I fucked up a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I fucked up a lot of things. I made a lot of decisions, that were not aligned with who I wanted to be, even my lifestyle, it wasn't aligned with who I wanted to be. I don't know, like I was just dopamine maxing, like non-stop. After I came from Dubai the first time, I was just dopamine maxing, I was eating like shit. I was eating, just seed oils, fast food, like fucking shit, Then I was eating steaks, but basically I was eating too much steaks anyways. Like I was eating either too much steaks or like total shit. So this was only the, two stages. So it was fucked. I was smoking shisha like twice or even 3 times a week, which is fucked because it's even worse than, it's way worse than cigarettes, especially when you are sitting there like for hours, like I was thinking, I'm being productive smoking fucking shisha while working there, because I don't know, like someone is saying, I think there's like I don't know if a study, but I know people are saying that nicotine helps you to like lock in on the work and focus, but yeah, it's fucking bullshit, even if it's true, I don't give a fuck. It's not worth it, especially fucking shisha. So yeah, like this summer, even my like business got like, I wouldn't say I don't know if the right word is fucked, but my payment processors got fucked. It wasn't really the fault of my business. Like, okay, it's the fault of my business if the payment processors get fucked, but there wasn't like yeah, this was like the reason, the payment processors, because I didn't have knowledge about this and no one told me this can happen, I was only speaking to people in the econ space that were doing like less money than me, or like didn't have knowledge about this. So I think that was the main case. Like okay, it's not about the, I don't want to like put this on the people. Obviously it's my fault, but if I knew someone back then, I would resolve this way sooner, So yeah, it was like lack of information, lack of knowledge. So I got stuck like 6 figures on Stripe for like 3 months. This happened in summer, and basically, it stopped like everything, because I invested like most of my money back into the business, because I didn't expect this to happen. And since I didn't expect this to happen, I wasn't the smartest, I was keeping my money in the processor. I didn't take it out to the bank, which obviously wasn't a smart move, but I learned I learned that it wasn't a smart move, because I didn't have like the automatic payout, and I was paying it out myself whenever I needed the money. I just didn't like to have the money in the bank, so that's also kind of why I didn't like take it out, So yeah, guys, take out the money from the processor ASAP. But anyways, they can even take the money back if you fuck up something like too much. This happened to my friend. But yeah, this is not the point right now. Like, so everything got stopped because I reinvested like 100k back, and that like 6 figures got stuck there, and like I had some money. Obviously, I still had some money out, but it wasn't optimal for what I wanted to do, and there was a point where I had to, like, I was still processing money even though the money were stuck. Okay, so like I was constantly looking for a new processor. I contacted like fucking 40 agencies. My friend contacted another like 30 agencies because he had the same issue at the same time. So we were like fixing this together. So at least I wasn't alone in this. But the point is that I contacted a lot of people. I contacted a lot of my friends that are making money, but no one like had a solution. And when someone had a solution, it basically didn't work. Like I used like 3 lawyers. I paid like 3 lawyers. So there's also another thing. I had to, I didn't have like the thing is, you're running a business. Imagine you're running a business. You reinvest like 100k back, right? And then you have another like let's say 150k, that you can put back. Another 150k that you can put back, but you have to like you have to make sure like you will not do some bullshit, because like let's say you want to do something different that you have been doing, because what you have been doing is low leverage, and obviously like it's something new. You are going to do something new, so it can fail multiple times. And obviously I didn't want to do organic anymore myself, and so like obviously I still wanted to do organic, but my main focus was on like building new products. Okay, I was building new products, and it costs money. Obviously it costs money, especially when you're building a high-ticket product. So yeah, like I put money there, then another money got stuck. Then I had still some money, obviously, but this was like my last chance, So I was using this money, and I tried to get out the money that got stuck on Stripe, the 6 figures, and it didn't work out. Then another thing was that I was also still getting orders, and I had to pay for these orders, even though money was basically stuck, like the Stripe was still processing orders, even though I wasn't getting the money. I wasn't able to get the money. So my supplier was still sending me invoices, that I have to pay this. And yeah, like it got to a point where like I was in China this summer, and it got to a point where I was in China and I had to like $6 in my bank account, and I was alone in fucking Shenzhen, and I was like 1,500 kilometers away from my supplier and from my like other supplier, and like from all of my suppliers I was like 1,500 kilometers away, just because I wanted to like meet with someone in China. Then like I don't know, it was all retarded basically. It was I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, like everything just, I just made bad decisions. And in China, like I already went there. When I was going there, I was still making money. I was there, then I went to Thailand because they told me, it will take 3 weeks to finish this. I was like, okay, my friend is in Thailand, I'm gonna visit him. Keep in mind I was still making over 6 figures a month. So, it was easy for me to go there, But like I came there, and since I came there, everything started basically, everything just went to I just basically catched like a fucking wave of pendulums, and in many people's eyes, like this is totally fucked. What was happening, like it totally fucked. People would give up. I don't know, because like what happened in Thailand, like I came there, I was there for a week with the friend. I made like he had a roommate. I made there some friends. I don't know, like 3 friends. And basically the roommate of my friend, like I don't know like why, I have no fucking idea why, but he, I don't know how to say nicely, but I don't know if I should even talk about it, probably not, but whatever, it happened to me, so I'm gonna talk about it here. He killed himself, and I'm the first person that found him, because my friend went on the islands, like to travel around the other islands, and I was like, okay, I'm going to the villa to make some videos, to do some work. So I came there the last day they had it rented, and I found him there. Basically he like hung himself. So that was like the first like thing that like that was like the first pendulum, and since that time everything just started going like a lot of people like call it like shit. I don't like to call it like this. Okay, it's obviously bad thing that this is happening, but it's something that makes you stronger. Obviously it's fucking bad, obviously bad, it's bad, but this was bad, but the other stuff, I just take it as lessons, what was happening. Then I decided to leave the island, because it was just like, I found him there and I didn't want to stay around, like it was just like I didn't think something like this is going to happen to me ever, to be honest, like that I will find my friend like that, or like what the fuck. I don't know, like we weren't very close, we knew each other for a week, since I came there. We were together on like 3 dinners, but like still it's something you know, it's like not, you know, it's bad, and I didn't want to stay there. So basically I left to Bali, and I stayed like 1 month in Bali. And in Bali, after I came, I had like 80k, 90k in Stripe, and I wanted to take it out, and I couldn't. So I couldn't because they wanted some, you know, information, because I wanted to start. Basically, after I came to Bali, I wanted to immediately start with paid ads, so I can start scaling, even, you know, like that, because I was still doing only organic. And like I couldn't take it out because they wanted like information from me, you know, they wanted to make sure everything is alright. So I sent them like all of the fucking documents I had, and after like 2 weeks, you know, of like like a week, after like a week of chatting with them, this was in June, so after like July. So after like a week of chatting with them, they just blocked the account. They didn't tell me anything, so they fucked everything. They just told me we can process, you know, for some longer, like the payments. I don't exactly remember the email, but they could process they could still like take the money, but they couldn't give me the money, you know, like what the fuck. So yeah, like I was like, okay, so I immediately, you know, started like looking for a solution, because I didn't know this can happen, you know. I didn't have an idea like without the warning you can get like fucked, you know. I don't know, but yeah, it was like obviously still my fault, you know. So yeah, I contacted like all of the payment processors that I know, like fucking, I don't know, 30. I applied everywhere. I contacted a lot of agencies, you know, because they can help you. They can help you to onboard because they have people inside. So it's usually way easier through them. But nothing worked for me. And so then I started like looking for. I started looking for lawyers. The guy was looking for everyone at the same time. Basically, it wasn't in a row. You know, I was looking for everyone at the same time, for their lawyers. I was calling everyone. What can I do? You know, no one could help me. Like you know, a lot of my friends actually tried. So I really, you know, I'm really lucky to have friends like this. I appreciate everyone, you know. But unfortunately, nothing worked. So, yeah, after like 1.5 months, I found a solution. But this solution was like 5k, and also it would take another 1.5 months, you know. And I already paid like 3 lawyers, and nothing worked. Like no one could do it, because like the main reason why this all happened, because I was not using Disputifier, and my chargeback rate got over 1%. So that's the main reason. And I didn't know, I didn't know I should use Disputifier. I heard about it before, but I didn't give a fuck. I didn't use it, you know. And you have to use it. I didn't know, like, you know. I was like, you know, I'm not doing black hat. You know, I'm not doing black hat. I don't have to use it. This was what I was thinking, but you should use it, bro. So yeah, like then, you know, this got fucked. I couldn't find a solution. So I literally had like fucking I don't know, because I even invested, like when I came to Bali, I invested into myself, like high 4 figures into my health, basically. I found, like, I met up with a guy there who is a doctor and a nutritionist. So I decided to invest into myself. I started taking like blood tests, there. But so I invested a lot of, like, not a lot of money. Not a lot of money is fucking worth it. It's my health. But like, it's not a lot of money, obviously. But I invested high 4 figures. Then this happens, and I obviously still had money. But the thing is, like, what happened? My dad's, like, the company where he was working, where he was employed, bankrupted, and they didn't pay the employees, so he didn't get a salary, So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay him. So I send him money, like, not I'm gonna pay him. I'm gonna send him money, because he's not going to suffer. My family is not going to suffer. I would rather suffer, like, more. I don't give a fuck. Like, for me, it's not suffering. I always figure it out. So, but yeah, he will have to take another loan to, like, pay off for his loans and for all of the shit he's paying. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even want to know, to be honest. But yeah, like, so I was like, okay, I sent him money. Then my friend came to Bali, so I was with my friend. This was, like, very good because that he came, because I was getting mentally fucked, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously I still knew he's going to be good, but it just helped, just helped that he came there. So he came there, we were together for like 10 days in Bali or something like that, and then we went to China together. And this was the time where I was again in China with the fucking $6 in my bank account. In my bank account. And basically we were together for like 5 days in China. Then he left. Then because we went together to visit someone in Shenzhen, and I spawned there with fucking $6. Because, yeah, like, I don't even know what the fuck, how did this happen, to be honest. I don't even know. But then I figured it out. Like, obviously, as everything, I figured it out, and I got some money. Then I like, keep in mind that I didn't even have a payment processor, and like everything was stuck, basically. I didn't have. I couldn't make money, basically. And I was even lost. Like, I was lost. I remember I had like 3% on my phone. I called my friend, like, yo, I'm fucking lost. I don't know what's going to happen, because I remember, like, no one, like, in China, no one speaks English, right? So I remember I got lost, and then I was trying to find my address, but on Google Maps doesn't work, like, good. Some addresses are not, like, a lot of addresses are not working, like 50%. So like, you need some Chinese Google Maps. I don't have a fucking idea. I don't know. And basically I called a taxi driver. I asked him, like, where's this? But obviously he didn't understand shit. So he just left me there. Then I went to some security guy, I asked him if I can charge my phone, and the charger, like the port didn't work, and I was outside somewhere. I didn't have money on the hotel. I could just buy a fucking taxi because it's cheap there. So so then I went to like another, like I found like a power banks that you can rent, but it didn't work. I couldn't rent it. It didn't work. So I was like, fuck, I'm fucked, But then I found another security, and I asked him, like, if he can help me to find this address of the hotel, because I had booked a hotel, but I couldn't find it. So he like helped me. He like he wrote on the paper like the address of the hotel, basically. And I called the taxi driver. I gave him the paper, like, please bring me here. Like I don't even know which address I put to the like Uber, or what is the app called there. I don't even know. And then I gave him the paper to take me there, and he didn't take me there. He canceled it, and he took me where he had the next customers. So I was like, what the fuck? Where they don't give a fuck about you if you don't speak Chinese. They don't give a single fuck. So I was totally lost somewhere. I was like sweating as fuck because there it was hot. It's like, I don't know, it was hot, and I don't know if it's called humidity, but like the air is just like heavy as fuck. It's insane. So like, yeah, I was like lost. I called my supplier if he can help me in some way. Like, I know he's 1,500 kilometers away, but he basically called some friend that lives in Shenzhen, and he like brought me to the hotel. So it was fine. But like, I don't know. I told I'm fucking lost, and I don't know. Like some at some points I told, like, I don't know, like if I'm going to make it back to Slovakia. Oh, of course I knew I'm going to make it back, but I was just asking this. I was asking myself this. But yeah, like I recorded everything, but it's going to take a long time to put this together, because it will be like, I don't know, like fucking 2-hour long video. So I need to give this to my editor, like I need to give him everything, instructions, and it will just take a long time to finish this, make this project. It's a fucking film. It's not even a video at this point, it's a film. I will post it just for my kids. I don't care if it's going to have views, but I want to post it so my kids can watch it. Because I'm sure like this is something I want to post. Like, it's the same thing as with the video from Dubai. I edited that one myself, actually, because I wanted to have it, like I wanted to do it because I wanted to have it exactly, I wanted to post it exactly how I wanted. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know, I'm getting lost. But I wanted to have it edited exactly in the way how I wanted to have it edited. What the okay, bro, I got lost. It doesn't matter. But yeah, and then I was in China for another like 20 days. And this was like the most like depressing shit ever. Because so basically I stayed with my, like when I was with my supplier, it was okay, because he doesn't speak English, but he speaks Chinese. So like, I'm feeling a little bit safe, at least a little bit safe. But then he left me there, like he has to go somewhere, like to work, like to different cities. And I don't know, I don't even know how was this part of China called. I think Hangzhou, where I was staying. So yeah, I made some money until that time, but like it was still, I still was not able to use like any processor like for scaling, you know. I was able to make some money with something, you know, but like I wasn't able to actually focus and actually like, you know, do money that would help me, you know, in some way, like to run the business, because I had a team, I had to pay them, and I couldn't pay them at some point, so I had to stop, like I had to fire them, you know. Some of them, like I couldn't pay some of them, which is fucked, but like there was just no way. So like I paid them something, obviously, but like some of them I couldn't pay everything. Like some of them were waiting for a long time, you know, which is fucked. But I, you know, like like it's fucked, but I couldn't do anything, you know. Like I don't know if there was anything to do. I was trying to take a loan, but I'm so happy it didn't work out, because I would be even more fucked. I'm so happy it didn't work out, to be honest. Because like the loans I could get with a US company, you know, with which like obviously I have processed like, you know, closely to 7 figures through this company. So like, you know, it's okay, it's easy to get a loan, but not as a Slovak citizen, you know. So this was the issue. Together, like I couldn't get a good loan. Even I even asked like my friends to, like, because I know my friend was working with someone that was like giving out loans. So I even asked like to my contacts, you know, like this, and you know, even they couldn't give me a loan, so it was fucked. But I'm happy that they didn't, because like all of the loans I could get were just shit. Because if you don't have SSN or like ITIN, all of the loans are just shit. Because you cannot guarantee with almost anything, you know. So that's the thing. Yeah, but I'm so happy I didn't do it. Because it would be just more cooked. Like I would probably, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah, like the China, it was just the worst. It was the worst. Like I don't know if it was I don't know if it was the worst time of my life, but I was like at the fucking lowest. I don't know. Like I don't know if I can call it rock bottom. Probably, yeah, because I didn't even have money. Like I made some money, but I didn't have, like, you know, I still had expenses, even though everything was like fuck, basically. I still had expenses. I don't even remember exactly what exactly. Like I remember I was trying to keep some employees, so I paid them at least something. So like this was obviously, like I don't know, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. But I still had expenses. I had a lot of, like I even had a lot of subscriptions that I didn't know I have, and like stuff like this, but I blocked, I switched the card and everything, you know. So but yeah, at one point I I didn't have enough to like get back from China, and I was in China and I didn't want to be there. Like this was the thing, I didn't want to be there. The only thing I had was the hotel. I didn't have food, and all of the food was shit anyways. So the food was just fucking me up totally. It was fucking me up because the only thing you can eat there is seed oils. The only thing you can eat there is fucking seed oils. So it was fucking me up. And like there's nothing healthy. There's nothing healthy. I went to multiple supermarkets. Like you can find healthy stuff only in like the huge ones, only in huge supermarkets. And this was not where I had the hotel. So I had the hotel, but like the the food I could buy near, because I didn't want to go from there, because I was basically only waiting for my stuff to be finished. Everything took so long because, by the way, everything took so long because from 3 weeks they made it fucking 9 weeks. So if I knew this is going to happen, I obviously wouldn't stay there. Yeah, I wouldn't go to Thailand. I would go straight to Slovakia, and nothing from this would probably happen. I don't know. It's like, I'm not saying like if nothing from this would happen, it will be probably even more fucked now. Like, but yeah, I couldn't buy any food basically because all of the food was shit. So the only thing that wasn't like unhealthy as fuck, and the food was like killing me. It's fucking like poison, It's a fucking poison. It's like you will just feel worse if you will eat. And I'm not kidding. I was trying to eat the most healthy food, but it was still shit as fuck. Like it was still way, way, way worse than the unhealthiest thing that I eat here in Slovakia. Like what the fuck, So I went to like a supermarket. I was trying to buy the healthiest stuff. The healthiest stuff was nuts. So I was eating nuts like every day. So usually I was eating like one day I ate nuts, then I didn't eat anything the other day. So I was basically just dying. I was dying, I was dying basically. I was losing muscle. I lost all of my, not all of my muscle, but like I lost a lot of muscle. Like I lost a lot of fat, a lot of muscle, a lot of everything. Like yeah. I came after, I did like basically in China. Before China, I made the blood test because I paid, the doctor, as I mentioned, and I had 393 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone. So in China, this was in Bali, and I was eating fucking great in Bali, like fucking great. Drinking coconut water, it's the best thing in the world. Like it's way better than normal water. Like obviously not too much, but like it's very good. I was eating in the healthiest restaurants I could find. Like I remember in Bali I was still I still didn't have I still had money to live like normal life, obviously, like of course, but in China I couldn't, like, I was, I don't know, like I just wanted to go back, I wasn't I don't even know. But yeah, like in Bali I had this testosterone fucking 393, which is fucked, I had a bad sleep schedule which affected it a lot probably, but still I was eating good, So when I came to China I had a bad sleep schedule. I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. because I was still like desperately trying to fix the stripe. Like I was so desperate, like I was still trying to fix, but I couldn't, like I figured everything out after it was late basically, So yeah, like China was killing me. It was killing me. Then another thing is I was running out of visa, so I had to go to Hong Kong. So I had to take a flight to Hong Kong. I had to take a flight to Hong Kong and then flight back. I booked the hotel in Hong Kong, and in Hong Kong the hotels are fucking expensive, you know. Like the worst hotel, the fucking capsule, like a capsule hotel, you know. I just wanted to sleep, so I booked the capsule, and the capsule was like $80, you know, $80 or something like this. Like, okay, it's not a lot of money, but at the time, you know, I was like, in China it's like $30 for a hotel and you are fine, you know. In Asia it's very cheap, but it was like $80 for a fucking capsule, and I had like $500 in my bank account. You know, so I was like, fuck. But okay, I wanted to sleep because I was already, I don't know, like I was like, I didn't want to be homeless in fucking Hong Kong. So I booked it, and I came there and it was like locked and I couldn't enter it, so I couldn't even get to the hotel because I came there at like fucking 12 a.m. and they don't give a fuck, you know. So I was like, fuck, I just wasted you know, but it doesn't matter. So I was outside, but it's dangerous in, like, I don't know if it's dangerous, but there's just a lot of people you don't want to see, you know. There's like a lot of prostitutes outside in Hong Kong. I don't know, bro, like it was disgusting, but like, because there is, it's legal there, you know, it's legal, so they're just outside. And I remember I went to McDonald's to sleep there. So I was sleeping in McDonald's, then at like 3 a.m. I went outside because it was like very cold in the McDonald's, so I didn't want to get sick. And I went outside and I went to, like, it was a nice place and I wanted to sleep there because there was like a lot of, like, even, I don't know, like not homeless people. Okay, this was not homeless people, but yeah, there was like a lot of people just like sleeping. I don't know if they were homeless or probably not. They were not homeless, but they were like tourists, you know, sleeping outside properly. I don't know. I have no idea about where these people, but I know there's a lot of people that would rather sleep outside than in their fucking house, because these people in Hong Kong, they sleep in fucking cages. You can look it up, you know, you can just search it up, like Hong Kong cage rooms, you know, and you will see it. It's insane. Like, they sleep there, you know, so I would not be surprised, you know, if they want to sleep outside. It was a nice place, so I was like, okay, you know, they're not gonna kill me. They were like chilling there. It was like fine. It was like public place near water, you know, it was fine. But then it started raining, like insanely raining. Not like, you know, a little bit. It was like a huge storm. It was insane storm. And I called my friend, like, yo, like, you know, I like, my phone is dead. I'm in a storm. I cannot move. Because I was under the roof. I didn't have an umbrella, obviously, because why would I have an umbrella in fucking Hong Kong, you know? So, you know, there were like lightnings everywhere, insane storm, and I, you know, didn't want to get wet because I couldn't like change. So I was staying under the roof and I couldn't move. Like I don't know, for like 3 hours, and I thought like I'm gonna miss my flight because I had my flight in the morning. But then fortunately it like stopped, but I didn't have charge. Like, my phone wasn't, it had like 9%. So I went to McDonald's and I asked them, like, I kindly asked them if they can charge my phone. And like, keep in mind, I was already fucked. Like, I didn't sleep, you know. I didn't sleep because the capsule, they didn't let me in. Then everything was like, you know, I was just like I was calling with my roommate Jacob, and he literally was thinking that he will like never see me again. Like, you know, he was thinking he will never see me again because I was telling him I will come back. Like every week I told him, yeah, I'm coming back next week, but they delayed the fucking, you know, the order I made in China. so like, you know, I told him, yeah, I'm coming back next week, you know, and he already knew it's like I'm not coming back, you know, because I told him I'm coming back in 3 weeks, and then I came after 9 weeks. What the fuck, you know? So, like, you know, I went to the McDonald's and kindly asked if they could charge my phone because I have 9%. There were people sleeping everywhere in the McDonald's, and they said that they don't charge phones, you know. And I didn't have anything. I had a laptop, but it was dead. I didn't have a power bank. So I went to a store. I asked if they can charge my phone. They said no. It was already, my phone died, so I asked where is another store where can I ask. They sent me to another store. So I went there. I asked like if he can like please charge my phone. He said no. So I told him again, you know, like I showed him my phone is dead. I told him like my phone is like dead and I need to go on a flight. I cannot get there. So then he charged my phone, and I was in the store for like 30 minutes, just standing there. Yeah, but then I got my phone. I went to the airport, came back to China, and this was fucked again. In fucking China again. I mean, Hong Kong, it wasn't better. It wasn't better, to be honest. Like, all of the food there is shit. Everything is shit. Like, you know, there is just 5G fucking up your brain. 6G, I don't know, bro. I don't even want to know what's going on there. I came back to China. I wasn't eating, like I was just losing muscle. I lost like 7 kilos, like, you know, 7 kilos, but I like lost it, you know. I didn't want to lose it, you know. So it was bad. I have a picture, even I posted it on Instagram, you know, how I looked. I went from like 93 to like 86 kilos, something like that. Then they finally finished what I wanted. But yeah, like in the meantime, I was like, I don't know, I didn't want to leave, bro, like, because I was there, but I didn't want to be there. Like, I felt like I'm fucking slave, you know? Because like you know, I'm like I was even losing it mentally, bro. What the fuck, you know? This is like, I don't know. You know, this like you know, normally people don't say this on the camera, but I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I don't give a single fuck what anyone thinks, you know. But I was very like vulnerable, you know, at the time. I even have videos, like I was recording everything. I will put it like, you know, the editor will edit everything, and you know, we'll post it in some months probably, because I'm not gonna do it right now. But yeah, like it's getting cold. But yeah, like it was insane experience. I felt like a slave because I didn't want to be there, and I had to be there because, you know, I like, it's like you know, every day he told me, my supplier told me every day, like, you know, in next few days it's finished, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, it was like never ending fucking story. And I was every day awake until like 6 a.m. fucking like trying to get the money, you know. I was awake to 6 a.m. until 6 a.m. because the time zone, I had to be awake in the US time zone to call with the people from US. that were trying to fix it, you know. So yeah, it was completely fucked. My body was completely fucked. That means my brain was completely fucked. Everything I was doing was completely fucked. When your brain is fucked, your business is fucked. You know, like everything was just fucked, you know. But I'm happy I went through it, because I would never become like I am right now if I didn't go through it. So it's fucking good. But yeah, I didn't think that something like this can happen after I make 600k in a month, you know. I didn't think something like this can happen to me, like I will fuck it up this hard, or I don't know, like I don't know how to even say it. But I recorded everything, you know. I recorded, like I even posted videos like every week on YouTube. I just didn't make them public because I'm talking, you know, I was obviously, you know, I was working. I wasn't fucking jerking off or something, and I was still working. But the thing is, you know, I didn't want to share what I'm doing. I didn't want to share what I'm doing because it could hurt. It could hurt my business, you know. So I didn't want to share what I'm doing, but I recorded everything, posted everything. Maybe I will make it public. I thought it will look different, you know. Like I thought me posting that stuff will lead to eventually a win, you know. So I wanted to post it after the win, you know, but I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not even I was back then. I was even too attached to money, not in China, but in May, before I went to China, because in May I was fucking delusional. I thought I'm gonna make 1.5 million in a month, in July, you know. In May I thought I'm gonna, but I was fucking delusional, and everyone on social media is telling you be delusional, you know. But to me, it's fucking dumb being delusional. You should be fucking realistic. You should be realistic, not delusional. To me, realistic is something different than to you. You know, maybe let's say to me it's realistic to make 2 million a month right now, not back then. Back then it was delusional. This is the right example, you know. Maybe basically when I made 10k a month in February, to me it would be delusional to think that I can make 600k a month, because it was fucking that was unpredictable, insane, and you know, everything together. It wasn't I knew I can make 150k a month. I knew this because my main competitor did 150k with way worse website and concepts than me. So I knew I can make at least 150k or more. Okay, I didn't know. I the fact that I made 600k a month, I didn't know that. I didn't have a single fucking idea, you know, I can do 600k a month. Obviously right now it's fucking normal to me, but you know, back then I was projecting I can make 150k a month and maybe 200k, you know. I didn't even think it's fucking possible with organic, to be honest. I didn't even think it's possible. So yeah, bro, the most fucking random stuff can happen to you. I don't know, you know, I didn't think I can go to like, because I had days where I made zero, you know, I had days like this. I didn't think I can go to that point. I didn't think that. I didn't, you know, I thought like you will build like you know, something once, and not once, but you know, obviously if you like start fucking jerking off and playing video games and do nothing, you know, obviously it's going to go to shit, you know. But I was working, you know. I didn't think when I will be working it can still fuck up, you know. I didn't know that, but obviously it can happen to anyone. Even if you don't have real wealth, it can still happen to you. If you just have money in your bank account, even if you have 5 million in your bank account, just in your bank account, not in, if you like don't have real estate, you know, if you just have it in your bank account and you are making money with some business model, you can still get fucked, you know. You don't even properly know what can happen. Like sometimes, you know, like of course at some point you will have a solution to like I don't know if everything, I don't know if I can say everything, because you know your business is never going to be perfect, but it doesn't, like, you know, there's not why, like, you know, you can try to make it as good as possible, but it's never going to be perfect. But nothing ever in your life is ever going to be perfect, you know, because like what even if it's perfect, like you know, you like no one, I think no one even knows what is perfect. I don't even know what is perfect. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. Like for me perfect is well, how is this, you know, going? But yeah, I got lost again. But yeah, yeah, basically, you know, I had to fire all of my my whole team, and I was even working with someone, and I basically, like, you know, we stopped working together. So it was like I don't know, like it wasn't like the only bad part was actually like bad part, okay, I don't know, like the worst part was the fucking China, like mentally, I guess. Like I don't think people can really imagine it, to be honest, like how bad it was. But it was fucking bad. It was like I don't know, like imagine, you know, you have zero fucking freedom, you cannot do anything, you're just locked up in a fucking room, like I don't know, I was just locked up in a room. I didn't have like access to real food. Like this sounds like, you know, like still fine, but like the food was literally like you ate it, you know, you ate it and it was like killing you, and you felt it immediately, like you know, you felt like shit immediately. So I would rather not eat it. But yeah, it was like, it was fucked. I probably had way, like I had like, at the end of China I had like 86 kilos and like 250 nanograms of testosterone. It was totally fucked. Fucking 250 nanograms, what the fuck, bro, on the per deciliter. Like that's like, it's like people have it, okay, people have this amount, but they are like these are the people that are like fucking cooked, you know. So yeah, I was cooked, but like this is not me, you know, like that's not my, you know, identity. So yeah, but everything is back to normal. I'm so grateful, you know. like, you know, everything that happened made me fucking better. I know, you know, I value my especially health way more, especially health. You know, I had to get the slap and actually realize, like, you know, eating KFC and smoking shisha is fucking bad, you know. But, you know, if I had, like, I don't know, I could have like 400, 500 nanograms of testosterone still, even eating like shit, smoking fucking nicotine, you know, I still could have like testosterone where I didn't feel extremely bad, you know. But then I came to the point where I like you know, I was depressed from my hormones, because my hormones were making me depressed because of the fucking food, you know. The food was making me depressed, you know. And I don't even, like, if you are healthy you cannot have depression, you know. Like, if your body is fucking healthy you cannot get depressed, you know. I didn't believe it, but like then like, if you're eating like total shit, everything is like shit, the air is like shit, you know. Sleep is like total shit. Like, you know, it can really fuck you up. So I think this like was like, you know, I had to go through this to actually become better, because now I really got better at the health. Like, really, I'm going to sleep at a good time. I'm eating really, really well, really clean. I gained back, after I gained back 14 kilos of fucking muscle. I did lean bulk for 3 months, gained 14 kilos. Benched, when I came from China, I couldn't bench 100 kilos, bro. What the fuck? I benched 100 when I was 16, bro. You know, when I, before, after I came from Dubai, I could do like 100 for like 8 reps, you know, which is equivalent to like 120. Then I didn't even focus on the gym. Like, I don't know, I was coping so much, you know. I thought like gym is holding me back, you know. What the fuck, bro? Like, you know, I just have to work, you know. But overall I'm less productive if I don't go to the gym. I'm fucking less productive. So I focused on my health with the doctor. It was fucking good. I did my blood tests after 1 month and like a week. 1 month and 10 days, bro, after I came from China. And my testosterone was at 700 after fucking 1 month of eating everything clean, sleeping. The sleep was still like mid. I sometimes went to sleep at 1 a.m. Not gonna lie, I still didn't optimize my sleep like totally. Before, you know, now it's fucking good. Before it was still mid. But yeah, basically, you know, everything, like, you know, my health, I feel fucking great. I feel fucking perfect, fucking great. I have so much clarity. I can focus, like, you know, my hormones are good. Like, I feel so fucking good. Like, you know, because I still remember how I felt back then, you know. I still remember it. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? And I know, you know, like, since that time, I will, like, you know, like, it will never happen again that I will be, like, fucking living, like, unhealthy, you know. Like, of course, okay, I, for example, when I go to Italy, or somewhere, I'm going to eat fucking their food, you know. I'm going to eat carbonara and pizza, you know. Sometimes, okay, I go out with a friend of mine, you know, or with my mom, even here, and I eat a pizza, for example, okay? It's not like, it's like mid, you know, it's not extremely unhealthy, but I don't eat like the pizza from fast food, you know, but like the one in the restaurant. So it's like okay, you know, it's like okay, but they still probably don't use the healthiest oil out there, you know, and this stuff. But like for these moments, if it's worth it, you know, like to not like fuck up your health, but like you don't fuck up your health with doing this like once in 2 weeks, you know. But basically, like everything else I'm eating is great, you know. I'm eating exactly the supplements that I should to get my hormones that are like low or high to normal, you know. Even supplements that help me with like processing the food, you know, because I did like microbiome tests, DNA tests, so now we know what exactly I, you know, can process well, I can't process well, what I can eat, what I can't eat, you know. So I'm making sure everything is great, my body is great, you know. Your body is the most important thing, you know, because your body, like your brain depends on your body, and your body depends on your brain, but it goes from the physical, you know. Your like mental, you can control your mental from your, you have to like understand that if you die, you die, you know. You cannot fucking change that with your brain, you know. If you die, you die. Your mental is going from your physical, you know, but you change your physical reality from your mental, so it goes together, you know. You cannot fucking like you know, if you die, you die. If you feel like, if your body is shit, you will feel like shit even if you're trying to feel good. You understand me? It's getting cold as fuck, so I'm going home. But guys, like, live fucking healthy, trust me. It's worth it. Focus on your health, and not in a way where you think you are healthy. Like, actually make research about everything. Okay, now I look, I don't know. Actually make research that everything you eat is actually good for you, because there can be some hidden shit you don't even know, you know. I even started focusing on hormone interrupters. I replaced my clothes, my underwear. I look like a fucking egg, bro. What the fuck? You know, my clothes, my underwear. I started like washing dishes with, like, if I wash dishes, you know, I wash it with only organic stuff. If the washing machine washes it, only with organic stuff, organic dish soap, you know. Then washing clothes only with organic, like, I don't know how it's called, but the washing, you know, for the washing in the washing machine, only organic stuff. Okay. Brushing my teeth, that's the last thing I have to replace, to be honest. Usually people do this as first, but I have to replace my toothbrush. You know, and I replace like my bed sheets. Bed sheets are fucking, you know, bad. But yeah, I will make a whole video of this so I can help everyone with health. But yeah, like, let's get back to the business. After I finished this, I benched 130 kilos, and I couldn't bench 100 3 months ago. So it's fucking great, you know. Fucking great. I feel fucking great. So grateful to God that I can actually do this, you know. Because some people, they live like shit, but they don't have the opportunity to come back to a good life, or like, you know, to, like, they don't have this, you know, opportunity. I have it. I'm so happy, you know, for this. So I came here, started making some money, and now we are fucking back. Everything is good now. Like, I rebuilt my team. I have an even better team right now because I know more, and I'm better, and like I don't rush things, and I actually focus on the backend, because before, basically what happened, why I got fucked, is that I had like 10k a month backend and I went to 600k. I couldn't handle it, you know. I would be able to handle it if it was 150k, because I had the knowledge how to deal with that, you know. I had the people around me that were doing this in ecom, and it's not so hard to handle that, you know. But to go to 600k, you don't even know what can happen. So yeah, obviously I'm still fucking happy that, you know, I did the 600k month. Obviously, you know, like, it's not something like I would regret now doing this, because it fucked me up for a few months, you know. No, bro, like it gave me the fucking baseline at the same time, you know. It told me, like, this is fucking possible, you motherfucker, you know. I can do this. And you know, it broke a lot of beliefs in my head, and like, I learned way faster than someone who would go like 10k, 50k, 100k, then little bit back, because sometimes you go a little bit back to 50k. I learned way faster because I saw how is it to have the 500k month business, 600k month business. I saw it, you know. I was trying to keep it up, but I couldn't, because everything was too fast, you know, for me to handle it at the time, for my old identity back then, you know. It was too fast. But since I saw it, I know already, like, I knew how to deal with it later, you know. And when I was building this team, of course I knew how to handle it. So now, you know, I'm starting to make videos, because I'm gonna start focusing a bit more on Instagram. I'm gonna post sometimes here again. So happy to see you guys. I would like to post again, like, once a week, once in 2 weeks, you know, to document everything again, because, like, document and fucking motivate, you know, and to show, like, what can even happen, what to be aware of, help people actually not to make these mistakes that I did, you know. Like, at the end of the day, it's up to you, if, you know, but you can take something out of it. But basically, yeah, now everything is good. We are cooking. I am not revealing any numbers until the next year. This is how I decided. Probably, like, I don't know yet, but I don't want to reveal anything, you know, for now. I know, like, a lot of people think about me, I got cooked or something, you know. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, to be honest. I don't even know what my, like, I don't know. I don't even want to know. But I don't care. Like, it's cold as fuck. But I'm going back home. I live in very nice, you know. I live in a nice apartment with my roommate. You know, we still live together. It's fucking great. living with Jacob. We also live with other roommate, other friend of ours. It's George. The day ones of this channel remember him. He's the guy who got me into business. Like all of us are friends for like 12 years, 13 years. So now we live together. Now we are making money together. Not together, but in one business. But like together, all of us are making business. So it's sick. I look a little bit fat, guys, because I weigh like 100 kilos. So maybe you can even hear the heavy breathing. But I started the cut. That's also why I went for the walk. And my hands are fucking freezing. So yeah, as I said, the business is good. My team is fucking great. I'm gonna show you guys everything. But it's not the right time yet. It's not the right time yet for me to show anything. So yeah, that's it. This is the last 5 months, Made a lot of bad decisions. Made a lot of good ones too, there's, it will always be like that probably. No, I don't want to put myself into the belief. It will always be like that, making good and bad decisions, but, even it's normal to make bad decisions, You just have to make decisions. This is the fucking important part. Make the fucking decisions. Take the fucking action, okay? Don't wait, with, because I didn't wait even if I made a bad decision. The only way how to find out if the decision is good is to actually do it, You have to actually do it. So yeah, that's everything. It's fucking 1 hour long video. I don't even know if anyone is watching this to this point. Actually, I don't really do it, for that. But if anyone is watching this, comment something. I watched till the end. I want to. You are the real one. If you want, comment something. So yeah, see ya, guys. And you can, expect me to start posting on, I don't know, Instagram. I wanna start posting more just to grow it, just to make more connections. And yeah, that's it.